Testing. That's interesting. Okay, so it looks like we've got that. What I don't know is whether we've got a good audio output. It doesn't look like it. Okay, so interesting. I don't know, that seems to be a pretty noisy input. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Something's not quite right there. I don't know, that seems to be a pretty noisy input. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Something's not quite. Testing. Alright, now we're using the correct mic. That should work now. Alright. Testing. Alright, now we're using the correct mic. That should work now. Alright, let's take a look at this. This is 10 minutes. It's barely scratched the surface again. I don't understand what's going on with this camera. I could go 15 minutes with that curve. It's very strange. Hardly got any signal on here at all. Although this says 2200. These are, that's saturated. What's going on with this guy? Interesting. I could go longer. All right. I want to bring that CCE back up again. I want to take a look at this 10-minute shot. Actually, what I do want to do is while I'm doing that, I want this to do an autofocus. So we're going to stop this. And we're going to go over to here. I want to run this and see what it does. Just jumped to 21. Okay, we were at 2095. I want to see what this decides that it should be. $21.15, $21.05, $20.95, $20.85. Hmm. 21, so I was within 10. We were at 20.95, so this is probably pretty good. It's doing a guide right now, isn't it? So it thinks 2105 is a good focus. Okay. Quality 6%. Hmm. All right. Let's see what the set is supposed to do. Closer times for filters. Let's one shot. Let's take 5-second shots instead. And let's do a bin 2x2. Let's do this guy. I don't have pinpoints, so we still have to do this. Okay. And let's do a run on it again, see what it does. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. $21.05. It likes $21.05. It's got 2.9. Is it starting it again? What's it doing here? 21.55. Looks like 2105 was the best one. And I was at 2095, so we're within 10 counts, so that's good. Why is it going out to 2185? Holy cow. Well, it could be that the temperature changes. Messing with it. Seems to plateau around 2145 now. That would be an interesting. Yeah, interesting. 2155. Yeah, best guess, huh? All right, we'll turn this other guy back on and continue on. All right. Let's see here. Let's resume this sequence. I want to turn this guy back on. So we're in the yellow still anyway, so in the ballpark.
Well, hello, Doug.
Hi, Andy. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I thought I'd join you for an hour or so before I go to bed, but
Okay.
what you got going?
Well, a bunch of fiddling for the last hour, but I'm imaging Able 2151.
Oh, yeah, I can see them. Am I seeing them in there?
Yeah.
The little galaxies? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
There's a bunch of them.
Man.
So I put my new attachment on. It's nice and secure. And looking at my CCD inspector, it tells me my optics is all wonky right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I went out there and I visually did a collimation check, and it's within my capability of making it centered. It's centered, manually centering it. So that's without the cameras hooked up. When I put the cameras back on and run CCD inspector on this field of view, it says I'm totally I got big problems. But if I look at the, in fact, I was going to look at this 10-minute shot. I'm taking 10-minute exposures right now.
Wow.
That would be this one here. Let me open that one up and take a look. You'll see. This is actually pretty frightening. It tells me it can't see any stars. That's pretty scary looking, isn't it?
Yeah, fortunately, that's not reality. So,
And but I don't know why. That's the problem. It says I got a 6 arc second collimation error. The curvature I'm not worried about. But I think this new device is setting up such a large vignetting window that it's just confusing the heck out of it. But if I look at the stars in this field of view,
good.
here's the upper right hand corner. They're all round.
They're perfectly round.
And this is 10 minutes. And I go up to the left hand corner, and even I'm limited by the seeing, but I had a little satellite come through.
Yeah, I had one too.
But oh man, I had multiples come through that frame. So I'm not gonna worry about it. The images look good. I'll find out on my flats what my vignetting looks like tomorrow.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, that CC inspector's throwing me for a loop after I've had such beautiful looking, you know, um, curves before. Let me see here. I mean, this is what I'm used to looking at.
Yeah, right.
So I'm kind of scratching my head on this one, on what's going on. The only thing I figure is I get internal reflections on that thing, or on that new thing, or I'm cutting,
Oh, huh.
or I'm cutting off so much of the edges that it's, because this is a pretty homogeneous field.
Right.
This should give me, a good reading on that. The fact that it tells me it doesn't have enough stars to even do the analysis bothers the heck out of me. It's almost like the camera's running at the wrong gain, and I mean I'm running 10 minutes, and look at this histogram up here. It's barely there. I don't know.
Hmm.
I'm a little confused. Hopefully my camera's still binned correctly. Where is it? Where's my binning? Yeah, I'm going to turn that off. Yeah, this guy should be 1 by 1 for the focus. That's what I use it, but okay. Yeah, I don't know. We're at 2108. Yeah. What I was before you got in here, I was running the SG Pro's focuser,
Uh-huh.
and it ran for a little while, and then it tells me we're confused. We're going to set a default.
Oh,
I'm going, okay. What does that mean? It means it couldn't resolve. It was right around where I was set anyway, so I'm satisfied the focus is fine. But and these are 10-minute shots, and this histogram is way too narrow. I mean, yet these stars are this one's saturated. This star right here,
yeah.
this is saturated, but the overall histogram is pretty weak. There's a lot of dark sky there. The sky is actually really nice tonight.
Yeah, it is. Even out over here, it is too.
Yeah, got
I
good.
had some wind to contend with, but I have my windshields up, so.
Yeah.
But it's starting to settle down now.
All right, I'm going to start Astro Toaster up and see what this does. Of course, I have to take all new flats now.
Yeah.
I also, when I put this new nose piece on, it has an index. It's funny, Optech actually makes this on-axis guiding port for Innovations Foresight, so he knew exactly what I was having a problem with. Continue the session. What is this? Oh, yeah, sorry. Sometimes you lose your mind and you can't help yourself. Anyhow, when I talked to Optech, he said, "Yeah, we can get you this other nose piece. It'll resolve your issue, but he says it will increase your back focus by 2.5 millimeters, and it will introduce some more vignetting." I says, "Okay, well, I'll give it a try anyways." And sure enough, the back focus did change. I went from 3,500 counts to just 2,100 counts on my focuser, and I knew I had the room to move, so I was okay with that. So.
All right, good deal.
And apply these changes. Okay. How come I don't see this? Why? Oh, let's see. Refresh. Why doesn't it have? Did I pick the wrong one? Maybe I did. No. What the heck? Okay, there they are. How come there's only 3? There should be 4. I think there's 4. I'm on frame 4. Oh, I'm on frame 4. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Okay. I want to go 15 stars for my alignment. I want to open up at least my darks. I forgot I don't have any 10-minute darks. I don't usually run 10 minutes. I'll just use my 5s. That'll be fine.
Yeah.
I could take some 10-minute darks tomorrow. Excuse me.
I got 2 neighbors behind me with both having parties.
Oh, but that's fun.
Well, it's been going all day too. It's not like they just started.
Yeah. Huh. All right, I want to close that. All right, what do we got? Well, that's not too bad. Okay, now you can see the vignetting.
Oh yeah, okay.
Well, I don't have any flats applied, but that's not terrible.
Yeah.
That's not terrible.
That's an amazing shot. I think these kind of, I don't know, these pictures give me the most awe.
My central obstruction is a little heavy on the bottom, so maybe I do have a little bit of offset there. My flats are going to tell me something when I take them tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is without flats, so these corners are going to be, and the fact that the left side corners are a little bit thicker than the right side tells me there is a little bit of offset. So I'll use my flats tomorrow to finish off my collimation. Visually, when you take the entire on axis and all the cameras off, and I'm just using a diagonal and an eyepiece, the collimation looks okay, but the human interpretation of an out of focus star that's bubbling a bit, that's not real deterministic. This is going to be a little more deterministic.
Right. Yeah.
What I should do is go out to right now, put the flats panel up there and take some and adjust it so I'm not wasting my night. But we're going to be clear for most of this coming week, so.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
I mean, these stars, they don't look terrible. In fact, they're the best looking stars I've had in quite a long time. If there's any tilt, it's in the sensor now.
Oh yeah, that could be.
And the
It's
sensor,
like whack-a-mole, you hit something.
Yeah. But the sensor has adjustments. I can adjust the tilt of the sensor of the camera. I'm not sure I'm going to go there yet. But I could tell from this image right here that I've stretched it enough that the centroid is shifted down. It is definitely not centered in the camera. You see what I'm saying? I'm saying the center of that obstruction donut is right about here, and it should be right about here.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Yep.
In fact, let me stretch that even more here. No, that's wrong.
Oh, you can still see though.
Yeah, let me see if this is. bring it
It's
up.
like the bottom of the donut's hitting the
Yeah, I'm bringing the white
bottom
level.
of the screen.
I'm bringing the white level up. There we go. Now it's obvious. So the question, though, is it the primary that needs to move, or is it the tilt of the camera?
Is that little diagonal in the bottom right-hand corner?
Yeah.
That reminds me of that one issue you were having when was it 10 when
101.
your image?
101.
Yeah,
This guy?
yeah.
Yeah. One of the stars in here is setting up a reflection. And it's coming down the central cone unobstructed. In other words, it's not coming off the mirrors.
Wow.
I checked the collimation of the focuser. It's dead on to the secondary. The secondary is dead on to the focuser. And so this has got to be the primary, or it's got to be the camera. The whole on-axis system is tilted. Let me pull that guy up again. Let's open up the latest one here. I'll do a 3D plot. So. Yeah, see, it's telling me it has insufficient. So it does not cover this. Yeah, it can't tell. Look at that. Yeah, but that shows the offset of the we're offset from the center. So it is telling the truth. Yeah, see, it says it can't see enough stars to do a good analysis.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ah, boy. Now, if this guy was shifted over here, I could understand these being darker, but it's not. It's shifted down. What I want to do is move that up, and if I move it up, this guy will get darker, I think. I'm trying to think of the geometry involved.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, I hate to touch that primary again. Flats will take care of this, but
Oh yeah, yeah.
but it's this is annoying. Yeah. I tell you, I visually could not determine if there was any need to move it. Let me see this, guys. I want to go back to my original data here. Take a look. Let me look in this corner here. God damn, that just looks good. Those stars are good. There's no flaring on them even.
Yeah. Oop.
Let's go to the upper left corner. There might be a little bit there. Yeah. These look better than I had last week, though. Last week I had problems with that on-axis slipping a little bit, tilting a little bit in the focuser. That's the reason I decided to go and talk to Optech and see if they had a solution for that, because they make both the focuser and the on-axis guiding port. They actually make them for Gaston out of Innovations Foresight. He says, yeah, I mean he says Gaston did all the design work, but we actually manufacture the pieces for him.
Ah, okay. Yep.
So he knew he had a nose cone that would go right on it. Yeah, I guess I'll let this run tonight. I'll play with it tomorrow, see if I can get it. See if I can screw it up even more. Yeah, you know. So
Mm-hmm.
I just like my flat fields that I had before.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so I am trying to finish up a couple of objects. Sharpless 171. I should finish up, and hopefully I'm doing a 2-panel mosaic of the Eastern Veil.
Yeah, it took me 3 panels to do that. Oh no, I think I did the Western Veil. That's the Eastern's got 52 Cygnus in it, right?
I think.
No, it's the Eastern one that does not. It's the Western.
Yeah, it doesn't. Right.
Yeah, the Western
Yeah.
ones. Yeah, it took me 3 panels to do the Western one or the Eastern one, and actually I didn't quite get all of it then even. That was a year ago. 2 years ago, I think. When was that?
This is not good. I had an autofocus go, and it seems to be stuck with image preview opened.
Yeah. Yep, there's those panels. Yeah, here it is. This is the 3 panel that I put together back. Wow, when was this? I didn't put a date on it. What did I do? 3 years ago, 2017.
How about that?
Yeah. Each panel was 1 hour of data. 5-minute shots for each one. I just stitched them together with Astro Stitch, something like that. That was an excellent seeing night. The individual pieces looked really good. Lots of filaments. Anyhow.
It's amazing stuff.
God, I'm getting a lot. I got another satellite through it.
10 minutes. You're bound to.
Okay, I don't think I got one through that frame. Got one down here through this one.
Okay, something's going on with the focuser for sure.
Nope, nobody's looking on my YouTube. I may just shut it down. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I don't need to. So for all you YouTubers, after 40 minutes, we're going to shut this down. End stream.